Alright, this is round 6 of the Gen Con Online World Championships for Ascension. 10-year anniversary, playing just the base set, and now I have to play against my buddy James. James is another one of the best players in the world. He also went to the Unrivaled Championship in Las Vegas, paying for $10,000. The tournament actually sent us out there for free and paid for all of our stuff. Not our food, unfortunately, because Las Vegas is expensive, but it was a wonderful experience, and that was my first time meeting James. Now we have to go head-to-head in Ascension, and if he doesn't start with a 5-2 split, it's going to be a big disappointment for him. Oh, he's not happy. He had the standard 4-1 split. I had the 5 and the 3, managed to snag myself a Mystic and a Fly Trap. Now, if I can top deck a Mystic right here, he is going to lose it. Okay, I didn't top deck a Mystic, so there's that. I think I want to go for the buying only right now. I'm going to forfeit my extra heavy infantry. I'm just going to try to slam this game into full throttle mode. And since my one Mystic I bought in the first round is still on top of my deck, and both my militia are out, when I reshuffle and draw, I have a very high chance of having a big buying power turn. But here's where I have to make a critical decision. Going for the Grand Design is a long-term deck option, and going for Emery allows me to immediately capitalize on this center row and start doing some important things. I think I'm going to go for the Grand Design. The threat of being able to pick up cheap Mechana constructs every time they flip up is just honor in the bank, honor in the bank, and honor in the bank. He should pick up Emery. That is his counter to me. That is a great counter to me, in fact. I have enough buying power. I'm going to pick up the heavy infantries now. The Avatar of the Fallen has given me all that I need to see in order to want to go all in on that. I can kill the Sea Tyrant and get a couple extra points. I can kill the Wind Tyrant and take some extra card buying. The Avatar Golem being able to give me direct points is something I highly value. So even though I got, instead of 6 total honor, I got, what, 3 and 2? I'll take it. It's fine. Alright, this is devolving into just heavy infantry spam. I'm willing to take it. My deck can handle it. My deck can buy through anything with as much as in here. But there's nothing exciting going on. Which means when I get to this hand, I am going to buy my last 2 heavy. I intend not to buy more heavy infantry at this point. It's just not important. They're a thing. Inflating my deck size doesn't allow me to capitalize on my good cards, like my Flytrap Witch. And it's an easy way to play that first half of the mid-game wrong, is just to buy everything you can physically afford. I'm going to make sure not to make that mistake. Now I have choices, though, because if I get one more rune, I can buy the Demon Slayer. I'm not really worried about the Sea Tyrant because I don't have more constructs. There's a ton more value in killing that Sea Tyrant. He also has Emery in his deck in the discard pile, though. He's already burned through his Emery to kill my Grand Design. Do I want to risk drawing another one of my things? I'm going to take the risk. Alright. Turns out, paid off. I got an extra point and an extra card, which puts me back in the same position. Now I can do this safely. This doesn't hurt my deck size. I said I wouldn't buy any more heavy, but I'm afraid this game is going to end before anything interesting happens. It's a really, actually kind of unfortunate position to be in the, hey, this game's not going to get interesting mode. And it's just not. It's going to be burn it into the face, burn it, and burn it some more. Not the most flashy or exciting way to lose or win or anything. Either way this goes. But I'm going to literally fluff the deck with all the power. This game will be over before anything particularly exciting can happen in the flips. I'm already dreading the disappointment on this one. If the arc of the game goes the wrong direction, like if he takes the Mephit and realizes I've committed too much to heavy infantry and starts getting rid of like my Earth Tyrant, I'm going to have very quickly the swing the other direction and it'll be bad for me. But if he just keeps capitalizing on points and I keep capitalizing on points, I'm ahead of the curve. I had a much faster arc to it. Is he going to get rid of my Earth Tyrant? This is what I was afraid of him doing. Don't you dare. Are you in the chat listening to me, James? Get out of here. Get out of my stream. Don't make your decisions based on my recommendations. He actually might get rid of Mistake Creation at this point. It's going to be Earth Tyrant or Mistake, or nothing. He wants to commit to the monster game. Alrighty, I did not see that coming. I am more than okay with it. The monster game favors me very strongly here. I will take it. And it keeps flipping monsters. Oh, I have 6 power in my hand and a draw. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? He has a much better deck arc than me, by the way. If you had looked at it with his Arbiter of the Precipice, his Flytrap Witch, his Temple Librarian, the Wolf Shaman, got an Imri in there for big efficiency, the Ascetic of the Lidless Eyes. He has a much longer arc that can accomplish a lot more than me if the game goes long enough. So it was very risky for him to say, let's just go for it. He got the Avatar with the Earth Tyrant bonus before me. That is a spectacular, spectacular pull for him. But the game is going to end in no time. And I hate to say it, but my heavy infantry points are putting me in the lead. Are they, though? I guess I can count his discard if I really want to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and a few more cards I don't know about. He's probably got about a 25 deck honor maximum. 25 deck honor maximum is my approximation. I have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I'm approximating that I am up by 8 right now. But the game is going to end very abruptly. How many points did I earn that turn? I earned 3. Did I buy anything? Or that was a really awkward 3, 4, 5. No, just 4. I got 4 points that turn. He got 2. I guess we'll just find out right here. But I think I am just barely ahead of the curve. If he had used his Banish on the Mephit better, I think he'd have had a much better chance at coming back at this stage of the game. He should buy the Core Pharaohmancer and hope for a Mechana Initiate. This is the one time. Let me hear it, world. Will it be a Mechana Initiate? Mechana Initiate. Mechana Initiate. Nope. He's got a little bit more in the tank. It's just not super exciting. And I think my math was basically right on, because my last game, my last hand there, I gained 4. He gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So yeah, I think my math was almost dead on. But that is a 6-0 on stream, live for the world, undefeated through the second set of Swiss rounds in Ascension in a row. Last year I also went undefeated in the first 6 rounds of Swiss for Skulls and Sails. I'm very happy for the second year in a row to be able to do that undefeated streak. I assume everything's going to be best of 3, so I don't get a single game knockout. I lost 1 game last year out of 8, and that putting me out of the tournament at 3rd instead of at 1st made me very sad. Alrighty. Well, there it is.